is Tom Burns, and we're here to react to another video. This video is 5 what the hell is the video called? Sorry. It's called 5 magic trick accidents caught on camera. It's words to those effect. You'll see anyway when I leave the link in the description. You go and watch the original video. But yeah, that's the basis of what this video is about. Now, like I said in the last video I did yesterday, there's a very good chance that this video could be, you know, horrific. It could involve a lot of blood. So if you're squeamish or anything like that, viewer discretion is advised. As you can see, it's by Terrified. Go and subscribe to the Terrified channel. It's a brilliant channel. Some of the videos they bring out is brilliant. The link to the original video will be in the description down below. And if you want more reaction videos like this from me, hit the subscribe button down below. Here we go.
Number 5. Struck through the neck.
Oh, jeez.
It will remain one of the most horrifying tricks ever performed during the TV show America's Got Talent. The night saw Ryan Stock, a Canadian national, swallow a lengthy rod down his throat. The rod had a target attached to it at the top, and it was the only part left out by the stuntman. He then positioned himself to allow for his aide and also fiancée, Amber Lynn Walker, to take a shot on the target sticking from his throat using a flaming arrow. The trick turned upside down as the flaming arrow missed and struck him through the neck. This triggered a lot of horror and fright from the bench of judges and the audience too. Paramedics were called onto the stage to check on him backstage and later reported that Ryan was fine and that the injuries were not very serious. Number 4.
Jesus.
Failed escape trick. Criss Angel is one of the most celebrated magicians in Hollywood. He's profiled as one of the most daring entertainers. However, this is not without its fair share of mishaps. Back in June last year, rehearsing for Supernaturalists at Foxwoods Casino, a stunt went terrifyingly wrong as his escape artist got trapped inside a water tank over 30 feet above ground. Spencer Horseman, the escape artist, had both his hands tied and was clearly set for disaster as he could not set himself free. It took frantic efforts from the present crew and cast to get him down from the tank as he had already fell unconscious. Number 3. Marcina Rogalska gets nailed on live TV. This happened during a live Polish breakfast show titled Question for Breakfast, where the host Marcina Rogalska suffered an injury after a nail got pinned on her hand. The magician places the nail inside a brown paper bag, then goes on ahead to add some 2 similar brown bags before he mixes them. The intent was to make one not sure in which bag the nail is. The act gets botched as a scared Rogalska reacts to noticing the nail on her hand and blood trickling down her palm. This is probably one of the worst fears a live performer could ever go through, failing on live television.
Ouch.
Number 2. Hammer that knife.
Oh,
in this video, a Bulgarian entertainer sets to showcase a daring act on television involving a knife. He puts the knife in one of the 2 cups before him and starts switching them really fast for his focus to cope. He appears to have no clue as to in which cup the knife really is, and therefore makes a dumb move to pick a guess. In an attempt to bring edge-pulling reactions from the viewers, he slammed down his hand hard on the cup that had been carrying the knife, and ended up with a sharp blade sticking out of his hand. Number 1. Sawing real halves. In this clip, a magician is set to perform one of the finest tricks in magic history, cutting a body into 2 halves. The setting, fully accompanied by background music, sees the magician call on his assistant, also alleged wife, to enter the box. The act becomes tense during the cutting part as he uses a chainsaw and visibly cuts the assistant into 2 halves, with blood gushing out of the box onto a horrified husband. One might conclude that the assistant's head got stuck and thus couldn't pull out in time to avoid the slaughter.
You know when I said before the video, if anybody's squeamish, don't watch this video. I'm fucking squeamish myself. I'm realising that now watching this video.
Do you believe in the stories about the Blair Witch?
What? The fact that he didn't actually say anything at the end of that video made it that much more kind of tragic. Jesus Christ. Oh, the first four were bad enough, but that last one is so tragic because, you know, them kind of tricks, you know, it's so easy for them to go wrong because, you know, it's such a real thing, you know, sawing somebody in half, and it's so easy to go wrong because, you know, all they're doing is like slipping out in time or using somebody else's body. But the first part where he split her in half, there was obviously another person in that box, and then the second part, I don't know how she was gonna get out of that, you know. Obviously she was going to get her head inside and leave like a dummy head or whatever, but you know, I don't understand how he didn't see her panicking either, because like she got stuck, or you could see the panic, like she was, you know, bashing the sides and stuff like that trying to get his attention. I'm just glad they blurred out the blood. You know, because not for me so much, because I'm alright with blood, but for, you know, other people watching this video who aren't so good with blood. But these videos, I see the titles of them and I think, well, they can't be as bad as you know, the title suggests, and they really are. Like, Jesus. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, if I can even say that. As I said, the link to the original video will be down in the description below, and if you want more reaction videos like this from me, hit the subscribe button down below. Bye bye.